What's up, YouTube? Oh, wait, that's not my intro. Hey guys, it's vasalfiend, and we got an RU match here because RU is pretty cool. I'm on the other side for some reason, but hey, that's life. So I bring in my co-fish with the intimidate. It's just like this physical wall. So it's good on his stupid ante, and he still needs crits, which sucks because I could have laid 2 layers of toxic spikes. Because he's a bastard, I can't lay 2 layers. What an asshole! I didn't go into my ante on my own thingy. Hey, this is gonna be a speed tie. And I could most probably win 50-50 after but he crits me again. Nah, fuck this, I'm not playing around. I go into Uxie and I get my stealth box up. Stone Age just like 23%, which is like, meh, I can deal with that. I decide to toxic because I want everything on the team to just be toxic. He played Blitz, just like, whoa, 42%. And I'm like, holy cow. I'm not gonna stay in there. So I U-turn out. And at this point, I know that Skepta outspeeds Entei, so I just went for the Gear Drain. Some HP back. Then Mortar, I'm like, nothing wants to take a Fire Blast, so I go into my Buffalon, hoping to take 1 or intending to sack it. So apparently I can't take 1, so I decide, I don't really need Buffalon that much. And then I go into my Haunter, or Sceptile. Okay, my Sceptile is definitely faster, even if he's Scarf. I have a Spec Sceptile. A Spec style. And he brings in his Electrify, hoping to outspeed or something, but my Focus Blast does a shit ton, and he's gonna die in this turn. So I switch out into my Uxie, I assume, to take a Flamethrower. Take it! Disney World Uxie is a bastard. He's pretty bulky. Now he goes into Agon, and I'm like, I can't touch this shit. So I U-turn out, I think I go into my Haunter. He misses Head Charge, which is damn unfortunate, but because of that, I can now go Hypnosis and sleep him. Now I just go for a Hex because that's the best thing I have for Agon. I do get HP fighting. This is a match which I decide HP fighting is better. So I should back into Skepta. He's asleep, but I know a Focus Blast will kill him. Oh, Giga Drain, sorry. Since he's Rock type. And I am Specs. But it gets a crit. I'm not sure that really matters. And brings in Relegator, I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. And he just dies off. I think this is just gonna be like stepped out doing some work now. Yep. He get close combat me, kills my Skepta off, but I'm not too worried because he is poisoned and I know I am faster with Haunter. And I'm eating Nutella. But that was actually a good match. That's my second ever RU match. So I'm pretty proud of that, but not the best. I was gonna show you this match, but it's pretty shitty. I get swept. So I thought I'm not who had that match, but apparently someone else. So this time instead of Cofish, I switched my Cofish out for Drapion, switched Buffalon out for Altaria, brought in Lantern for some reason, and it's a pretty okay team. It brings in Smurger, he's level 1, so I switch out into my Altaria, and he goes for Trick Room. I'm like, okay, that's cool. He endeavors me down, and I'm like, I can Dragon Claw him to Sash, and then if he kills me off, that's cool. And he does with a Dragon Mage, which is actually pretty smart. So I go into Uxie now, and he spawns me, and I'm like, meh. Smuggler's a bastard. You all hate Smuggler. Then he Endeavors. I'm going to Haunter predicting Endeavor, and I know it doesn't affect me. And Trick Room is down to 0, so I can hit him power fighting and kill him off. Then I go to the Slowking, and I'm like, what the hell are you doing, dude? And that's why I Hypnosis him. And then I know a Hex will do a hefty amount. But he just has Whimsicott in. And I'm like, fine, I'm just gonna go for the Venom Shock. It will kill even without the Toxic. So that's cool. I see the Hot Mess Pit. I'm scared of Scarf, but then he uses Trick Room, and I'm like, oh right, why would he have a Scarf on his team? He's all slow fucks. And I just go into get a Toxic Spike layup. Now I go into Uxie knowing I can be immune to that boomerang thingy. And he double ages, does not a lot. So I was thinking, maybe I should just let my Uxie wake up. I'm not sure. So I think I do wake up in the end, and I go for Toxic on the Marowak. Then I switch out into my Drapion, expecting a double hit, and now I'm predicting a Boomerang. I switch out, or I stay in because I want second layer Toxic spikes up. He double ages again, predicting I don't know what, because I would have went the Haunter to resist, and I just bite and he Boomerangs and kills me off. Which this physically defensive Drapion, pretty good. Now I'm like, okay, shit, this is all poison, and I'm just gonna go Hex my way to victory. So he brings in that, and I know he thought he was Scarfed again, but he sets up Trick Room. I'm like, you idiot, he's not Scarfed. We found this out like a few turns ago. So he avoids Toxic, which it doesn't matter because I would not have, Toxic to Aggron. But I U-turn now into my Skipped out thinking, hey, I can outspeed, but then Trick Room is up. Fuck. So I go to the Lantern to stop the last one of Trick Room, and now I'm like, okay, Haunter, you better be able to like sweep this entire game. And I just go hidden power fighting, kills it off. I'm like, okay, we got 2 more shits in. Slowking, Hex, kill it off, I think. Oh no, Slowking's a bulky motherfucker, so he stays in for one then. And then I Hex one more time, he dies. And now it's this stupid ass Mess Spirit, which I keep thinking it's Scarf, but then he just forfeits knowing that he's slower than me. I'm like, thank you very much. Honestly, I would think that Uxi's a better Trick Room user, but hey, I never play IU. So we have one more battle with this team, and he goes, I start with Uxie, he has his Drapion. He sets his Toxic Spike out while I set up my Star Fox, and I'm like, okay, dude, whatever. So I use it now into my Drapion to soak up that Toxic Spikes. And I see like all his team, there are like 3 Pokemon on his team is poison, so I'm like, okay, I can't really go for my shenanigans with, what can that? Toxic Spike Venom Shot thing. So I will win out into my Haunter, and I try to go for Hypnosis but missed. Yeah, never mind. I okay on the Drapion, but then hey, he sends in Omastar. I'm like, okay. I don't want to deal with that min-max shit, so I go into my Skepta. I don't mind getting a burn, but he doesn't burn me anyway. So I just Giga Drain right now if I'm correct. While he goes into Drapion. Yes, resisted this 31%, which is pretty damn nice in my opinion. Skepta is pretty good. I go to my Ember now, taking either a Crunch or any poison type move. I think I resist both of that. So I now go for a Earthquake, I assume. And he intimidates me, I'm like, hey, that's cool. But I just went for the Hit Smash. Not really sure what I was expecting. I think Cryogonal, but I realized that Cryogonal is specially defensive and not physically defensive. I should play IU more. But now with this, I don't want this attack drop, so I go to my Drapion and he sets up Toxic Spikes. I'm like, bro, my Drapion's still alive. What you doing, bro? And then now I think he rests, which was like, okay, rest away. I'm just gonna go to my, I think I'm just Poison Jamming, seeing which one would do more, Poison Jam or Crunch. And now I think I switch out to my Uxie, and he's asleep. And now I switch back into my Drapion, I think, or U-turn into my Drapion to soak up that Toxic Spikes. Because I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Why are you Toxic Spiking? I don't even know why he wants Toxic Spikes, because honestly, nothing in his team wants Toxic Spikes. So I will win him out now, and he's into his Uxie, so that's a great matchup. And he goes for a Light Screen. I'm like, the fuck? I get a defense drop, which is great, so now I can take out this Uxie in the next turn. But then he switches into Omastar, and I'm like, hey, 2 crunches should be able to kill it off. And then I get a defense drop again, because I'm a lucky bastard. Yeah, I crunch again, doesn't kill, but he just scouts. And I think he burns? No, he doesn't burn. If he Shell Smash, I would have pissed my pants just there, right there and then, because I have nothing that can outspeed. Unless he like tricks away my choice specs on the Skepta, which is stupid. So now I switch back to Ember because I'm like, okay, don't want to deal with this Drapion shit, and I think I just go for the Flare Blitz, and I get damaged by recall. And he win me away, and I get into my Uxie. I'm like, fuck that, I'm gonna U-turn out into my Drapion if I'm correct. Do soak up that Toxic Spike shit, and I still don't get why he has this Toxic Spike shit. I know he's gonna Rapid Spin, but I lost my Spin Blocker. But he actually sets up Reflect, and I was like, oh wow, okay, that's cool. So I just go for the Flare Blitz, and even after Reflect, it's like 3-hit KO, pretty solid. And I get min-max variation that kills the Viper off. He goes into Drapion, expecting to take this better with Reflect, but then I'm like, hey, nope, not gonna stay in. He crunches, and I'm like, okay, I can go for the Focus Blast right now or the Leaf Storm. Because I already saw Giga Drain did 31%. I knew a Leaf Storm specs should be able to get out. He goes into Cryogonal knowing that he's specially bulky. I lost my Spin Blocker again, so I expect him to Rapid Spin again. But he recovers, so I'm like, okay, that's cool too. And now he Rapid Spins. I'm like, you just let me Toxic you. Why would you do that? I think I showed him Toxic in one of the first turns. And now he Flash Cannons. I'm like, what the fuck? Why Flash Cannon and Cryogonal? I get my Star Fox up again, just I want him to Rapid Spin. And he Rapid Spins, and I now can switch into my Ember safely. And go for a Flare Blitz, bitch. And he could have went to Uxie to sack, not sack his Uxie, but take that shot. But now I think I'm going to my Drapion and crunch that bitch. He's Psychics, and I'm like, I'm down. And that's cool. So that's all the matches I have for today. Thank you guys for watching, and have a nice day.